Second rule. Be shameless. You're a long time dead. It's kind of fun to do the impossible. Walt Disney. Now, you know being shameless is an art. Because it's freaking fun when you start doing it. How? Okay. Let me tell you how. When you truly become shameless, you reach a new level of freedom. The freedom of not giving a fuck what other people think of you. And that's liberating, to say the least. You'll learn in this episode how shyness and pride can fuck you up. So the sooner you get rid of them, the more awesome you'll become. You need to become shameless in all aspects of your life. Whether that's learning new skills, business, or your health and relationships. Remember the time you didn't approach that good-looking bombshell because you were scared to make a fool of yourself? And then you later realized that she was actually into geeky nerds and ended up marrying a bigger nerd than you? Yeah, it burns. And you, dear lady. Wait. Well, I know how this goes for you girls. Maybe that muscular-looking guy or whatever. What I mean is that, the more you care about what people might say, do, or how they'll treat you, the more miserable you become. Ask yourself how your life would have been if you'd done more of the things you wanted to do, but you were too scared. That job you wanted but felt you weren't qualified enough. That event you wanted to go to, but you didn't, because your friends would have laughed at you. Or even the life you wanted to live, but haven't done so because it's totally radical compared to what others around you are doing with their lives. Whatever it is, imagine if you'd just given it a go. Could your life have been totally different? Better maybe? Well, let me show you how you can reach an epic level of awesomeness, by just getting rid of the shame gene, and embracing the let's do it gene instead. Remember, being shameless is not for everyone. But those who do embrace it are the ones who have the most stories to tell, and they're some of the most successful people on earth. For a large majority of my life, what I did or didn't do was dictated by what people thought of me. Yet when I look back on all the instances when I made huge leaps in my life, achieved great things or did what anyone else would have classed as impossible, I had one overriding thought, which is, fuck it. I simply gave it a go. I wasn't concerned if I looked like a complete plum if it failed or embarrassed me. I just went for it. So far, I'm definitely in the black with what I have achieved because of not worrying about what others thought. In fact, I had a phrase tattooed on my leg that says, death or glory. It's my own slightly morbid reminder that I'm all in or nothing. Because you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. It's so easy to create excuses to not do anything, isn't it? That's exactly what I did for a long time. Pride. Pride will fuck you up. It occurred to me some time ago, as I went through the transformation to where I am today. Being too arrogant to ask for help, say you're struggling or have fucked up, ask the person you fancy out for dinner, go up to the stage, and speak out through the microphone at an event, write a letter to your idol and make the connection that will change your life, will simply fuck you up. When I was too shy to say hello to anyone new, worried of what they may or may not have thought about me, I was essentially still happy, but internally I was lonely as fuck and pretty depressed. It took me years to get over myself, and actually realize that the worst thing that could happen is that I would look like a bit of a jerk. Like, really, when there's something you want to achieve in your life, what truly is the worst thing that can happen? Nothing. Let me tell you something. Your imagination can create some massive horrific delusions, while in reality, it is never that bad, it's only in your brain. So do yourself a favor. If there is something you have been putting off, a business you've had in your head, someone you want to connect with, on a business or romantic level, just fucking do it. Don't let your thoughts be an obstacle. Don't let the what if bitch get into your way. Don't let it stop you from creating the life that you deserve. Oh, and you think asking for help or guidance, or admitting that you have failed or made a mistake, and that you need a hand, makes you weak. Or somehow a failure? You're wrong. It makes you freaking smart. That's what it does. Our ego is what prevents us from lowering the barriers and associating with people, and from accepting the fact that we fucked up and ask for the help that might actually make a difference in our lives. Guess what I have found? When you ask for help and admit things have gone wrong, people often help, and they help you willingly. Put it this way, when you help someone, how do you feel? Crappy? Resentful? Like they owe you somehow? Of course no you don't. Unless you are a total piece of shit. So when you ask for help or advice or guidance or assistance, you're actually making the other person feel good, because it feels good to help people. Now let me remind you. Listen. Be shameless. It isn't for everyone, but those who do embrace it are the ones who will have the most stories to tell and be the most successful. Be humble in what you do, otherwise it will come around and bite you in the ass, trust me. Get the fuck over yourself. It is simple. If you ask yourself in most scenarios, what's the worst that could happen? It will likely be you looking like a bit of a jerk, or maybe someone saying, I'm not interested. Is it the end of the world? Hell no. It's just your imagination, it's only in your mind. Remember, it can create some epically horrific shit, when in reality, it's never that bad. Do yourself a favor. If there's something you've been putting off for a while, just go for it. Maybe it's the one thing that can change your life, for the better. Ask for help. Make other people feel good by asking for help. When you go out there and offer help, what happens? You feel good. Yeah, what in life is better than helping others? You'll find out quickly, when you ask for help or admit things have gone wrong, people will help you willingly. If you're struggling and feel like the weight of the world is all on your shoulders, then just go out there and get help from someone who knows how to get you over the hump. Thanks for listening. See you in the next episode.